Hi everybody, this is Rohit again, and today we are going to solve another question in true false not given, which is based on a simple logic, which is here today, quantity. So many times what happens, true false not given में आपको quantifying words दे दिया जाते हैं, like most, many, much, and the whole question depends on this only. Now, this is one of the logics which is applicable in true false not given questions in IELTS. Let's answer it. Now, let's start solving and questions को पढ़ते हैं. So let's see what the question is about. Question says, performance has improved most greatly in events requiring an intensive burst of energy. So they're saying that there is a rise in performance, and they have quantified that rise by saying most greatly. Most greatly obviously means कि हाँ यार एक significant number से ज़्यादा improvement हुई होगी. Now, what is a significant number? We can say significant number is at least half. Obviously, most greatly always means more than at least half. तो 50% से अगर ज़्यादा होगा improvement, then that is going to be most greatly. Now, let's see the paragraph and now let's see कि performance कितनी improve हुई है. ऐसे इवेंट्स में अगेन लेट्स सी द क्वेश्चन, ऐसे इवेंट्स में जिनमें बहुत ज्यादा एनर्जी चाहिए हो, इंटेंसिव बर्स्ट ऑफ एनर्जी मतलब अचानक से विस्फोट होना चाहिए एनर्जी का. सो दैट इज समथिंग दे आर लुकिंग आवर आंसर्स इन. लेट्स सी एंड रीड द क्वेश्चन. Let's turn on annotation and let's see. Since the early years of 20th century, when the International Athletic Federation began keeping records, there has been a steady improvement in how fast athletes run, how high they jump, and how far they are able to hurl massive objects, themselves included, through space. अभी तक यहाँ पे बात नहीं हुई ऐसी एक्टिविटीज की जहां पे बहुत ज्यादा एनर्जी चाहिए. For the so-called power events, now they are slightly hinting towards power events. Now see, one more thing. जब आप आइल्स रीडिंग सॉल्व करें तो आपको इन पंक्चुएशन साइंस का मतलब पता होना चाहिए. And that is what we teach you in our classes. We tell you the role of all these punctuation signs and how they play an important role in transiting an idea. अब हम थोड़ा सा इसकी देख लेते हैं, हाइफन की देख लेते हैं. Whenever you have this hyphen, what it does, it always means the same as the previous sentence meant. So, in the previous sentence, they said for the so-called power events. That means hyphen वाले sentence के बाद भी ये power event की बात करेंगे. Now, there is one good thing and bad thing about hyphen also. कि hyphen हमेशा दो sentences को कभी भी connect नहीं करता. It always connects two or three and even more sentences together. Let's see how it is happening. So इसके लिए I'm going to change the color and then we are going to understand it. So इस hyphen को देखते हैं. So until ये पूरा sentence complete होगा तब तक hyphen गिनते हैं. So how many hyphens are there? Again and then here and here is the full stop. So that means there are three different clauses or sentences which are connected to this hyphen. अब समझते हैं hyphen का use क्या होता है. See, ये इसका मतलब होता है कि जो पुराना फ्रेज है या क्लॉज है उसका मीनिंग आगे वाले क्लॉज जैसा ही है या वही सेम बात है, बट एक इसमें कैच होती है. दैट इज वेयर ट्रू फॉल्स नॉट गिवन क्वेश्चंस प्ले विद योर माइंड. नाउ व्हाट हैपेंस इन सच काइंड ऑफ हाइवन केसेस कि इसमें आपको तब तक पढ़ना है जब तक फुल स्टॉप ना आ जाए. यस, इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट बिकॉज क्या होता है, आधी इंफॉर्मेशन एक क्लॉज में होगी, उसकी आधी इंफॉर्मेशन हाइफन के बाद वाले क्लॉज में होगी और ज्यादा इंफॉर्मेशन आखिरी क्लॉज में जाके दी होगी. दैट मीन्स इट बिकम्स ए फॉल्स एंड बैड चॉइस कि आप एक हाइफन के सिर्फ एक या दो क्लॉज पढ़ के ही आंसर अपना इंटरप्रेट कर रहे हैं. यू हैव टू रीड अंटिल द फुल स्टॉप इज देयर एंड सी द होलिस्टिक इंफॉर्मेशन एंड देन टेक ए डिसीजन टू चूज द आंसर. चलो अब क्वेश्चन पे आते हैं. सो इन्होंने पावर इवेंट्स की बात कर दी. लेट्स अगेन चेंज बैक कलर ऑफ आवर मार्कर टू स्काई ब्लू. लेट्स सी. For the so-called power events that require a relatively brief explosive release of energy, now they have said explosive release of energy, जो कि हमारे पुराने क्वेश्चन से काफी हद तक मैच करता है. They said intensive burst of energy, so it means the same. ये synonymous language है उसकी, like the 100-meter sprint and the long jump. Now see, that's what they have said. अब इन्होंने बता दिया कि एक्सप्लोसिव रिलीज ऑफ एनर्जी, वही पावर एजेंट्स को इन्होंने बताया और एग्जांपल दिया हुआ है. नाउ अगेन स्टिल एक और हाइफन है, मतलब अभी तक बात पूरी नहीं हुई है. इसको पढ़ने के बाद ही मैं अपना डिसीजन ले सकता हूँ. लेट्स सी. टाइम्स एंड डिस्टेंस have been improved 10 to 20%. So let's mark it with different thing. So now in the last part of this hyphen clause, you can find that they have talked about improvement and they're saying times and distances have improved. That means unki efficiency improve हुई, unki performance improve हुई. This is also synonymous language. Now, how much has been the improvement? हमारा main concern था कि improvement कितनी थी. They are saying 10 to 20%. And in the question, they said the improvement is most greatly. I mean, they have improved most greatly. That means obviously, greatly term means more than 50%. In the question statement, they're saying the improvement was 50% and more. Whereas in the paragraph, they're saying improvement rather was only 10 to 20%. That means जो हमारा आंसर है पुराने क्वेश्चन का, that is false. So that's how you solve IELTS true false not given questions. ये बहुत सिंपल था, क्वांटिटी लॉजिक के ऊपर डिपेंड था. जहां पे पहले बोला गया था कि मोस्ट ग्रेडली इंप्रूवमेंट, दैट मींस मोर देन 50%, whereas in the paragraph it stated that there was only a insignificant improvement of 10 to 20%. Now there is one more thing, हमने एक चीज और सीखी, वो है use of hyphen. That means a punctuation sign in transiting the idea in a paragraph. See, there are multiple other things like colons, semicolons, etc. Commas even and full stops even play a major role in transiting the idea. There is a separate class for transition of ideas, which helps you understand how the ideas are progressed in a paragraph. Now, that is something which is not for the basic users. If somebody thinks मैं basic English वाला हूँ, क्या मैं वो चीज समझ लूंगा? No, it's going to be very difficult for you to understand it. The people who are already at a decent level and are good in English, they're already B1 or at least B2. They can understand this thing. So obviously, if you want to get complete 9, 8, 8.5 in IELTS reading, you can do it with these videos. Keep connected, stay connected, and I'm going to come with more logic. And in case you wish to learn it further, you can contact us for the details. Best of luck.